On here outside the Chimney Corner Hotel, where local residents are voicing their concerns about the migrants being in the hotels here, folks. So they are. Yeah, they were up protesting, so they were only weeks ago, so they were being numbers as well. You know, mate, that's all right, man. No worries. So yeah, folks, good turnout here again. The police are all over us here today, so they are as well. You think a wee picture of your banner? Cheers, Eddie. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, folks, look, a big shout out to Freedom Dad too. Big shout out to Freedom Dad there.
What about you? Not bad. Good to see you, mate. Good to see.
I've seen the post on. What about you? I've seen the post on Facebook there, mate.
Yeah. I'm live on my mic's on.
I'm live here at the minute as well. You're not going to see any of this mainstream media.
I know that. I know.
We need the citizen journalists.
Yeah. No, I know this is the way forward, man. Jane's on TikTok. Not fucking. Where are you?
YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Just one.
Happy days. Happy days. Are you on? You going live?
There's Gary from the south and all.
Yeah.
He met him, I think, in Dublin.
Right.
Sure, another YouTuber. Like,
yeah,
so
good.
There'll be more jump.
Oh, happy days. There's Stevie. Stevie's here as well. This is what
I was talking to Stephen earlier.
This is the end of mainstream media. This is the end of mainstream media. So it is.
Yeah, they had one here with Phoebe's ago, didn't they?
Yeah, come on, jump on.
Oh, go ahead.
You're off these days. So we need to get some drinking, do you? We're all chilled down with a drink. Yeah.
I'll jump on.
Hey, see Jim, one of our main citizen journalist guys, you know what I mean? He's got the drone. All right, Stevie. There's Stevie, you can see Stevie just talking to that woman. He hasn't come over speaking to me yet.
I see they were hanging at the windows there, were they?
Yeah, just over there, yeah.
The local residents in here hanging at the windows with a shaking the abuse or anything.
Sorry guys, I'll get back to the comments.
Sorry mate, sorry.
No, you're okay, man, you're okay.
Yeah, folks, I'm with you.
Good turnout, guys.
I do a few MOT checks and stuff here. As I say, this is local people out protesting here, and this is all in aid of our children, folks. This has nothing to do with racism as mainstream media would have you think that this is all racist. It's not. It's about the children. It's about the future of the children, man, so it is. There you go, folk. I'm not really watching the chat here, so we don't see in the chat. I'm not being rude. I'm just not reading the chat. I'm just walking about here, making sure I don't trip over any trip hazards or anything. How you doing? All good?
Alright, sir, how are you?
Oh, 100% lad, 100%. The local Gestapo there. Look up here. Yeah, so Chimney Corner here in Mollusk, just outside Glengormley. About, let me see, about 7 miles outside Belfast. Peaceful protest. Oh, what about you, sir? What's the crack, man? Oh, I'm live here at the minute, so I am. So check out Belfast Prankster. I'm standing beside him here, but I'm not going to put his coupon on, you know. Yeah, you getting a honey, mate, anyway?
Aye.
Oh, come on.
Getting a bit of hassle like planning going there, but once that was all ironed out, it's fine. There's nothing we can do.
I've never been pulled yet for Flannetrol, mate. Lucky enough.
I fly over the police stations and
Well, I've had it over everywhere, mate. So we'll have like actually and what do you call it, Lisburn. They gripped me, so they did for Flannetrol. Then the man got sidetracked because a guy pulled up beside me at the lights and shot out the window, leave the guy alone. He got sidetracked.
you know what it was? It was because I was there first before anybody else, and I wanted to get a few photos. So,
yeah.
And they had the time to come over to me, you see.
I said, no, that wasn't it. I left the drone so that I could maybe skip right and then get herself. Only a couple of easy wagons. I'm insured and all that, mate. I know next year you're going to have to get the fire ID next year.
Yes, I have a the big thing is the money. They're letting you fly with up to 700, so you'll be able to get a bigger drone with the same restrictions, no restrictions. They're increasing the size next year.
That's what I think you can afford a new one, I can't, mate. Mate, be safe, be safe. There you are, folks, Chimney Corner Hotel here. Sorry about the shaky camera, I forgot my wee holder to hold it tonight, folks, so bear with me anyway. Big up the 30 in the chat. Sorry I'm not reading the chat at the minute. People are looking around me. Yeah, Chimney Corner here, folks. Northern Ireland, County Antrim. About 7 miles from Belfast. And about a mile outside Glengormley. We're actually in Mollusk. Migrant Hotel. I done a video in Carrickfergus. Covering the hotel there, the Lockshore, when they had the immigrants in there. And a guy sent me a bit of footage of 2 immigrants in a park in Carrickfergus and Windmill Housing Estate, where foreign nationals from the immigrants from the Lockshore Hotel tried to lead. We estimate it was like a 7 or 8 year old kid from the play park. Now I have that video online, and it's clear to see that an immigrant actually tried to lead the wee girl from the park up the side of a fence. But the only thing was her mate intervened. God forbid nothing happened to the wee girl, but it was reported to the police, and the police in Carrickfergus said it's an ongoing thing and round it, but they can't do anything until they catch him red-handed. But here's the thing, folks, you don't see this in the newspapers. When I was in court there, and I was in court in January, February, April, when I was sentenced in April. The guy in front of me was a foreign national.
Right.
So he was following women home from Queen's University. Sexually assaulting them in the early hours of the morning. Now you heard of 2 tiers policing. And you heard of 2 tier sentencing, haven't you? Well, this guy, he's in front of me. He got 4.5 months prison. Foreign national, never made the newspapers, never made anywhere on social media what he got, and I jumped in behind him and I got 5 months for harassment.
Well, this is what I mean.
This
is the thing. This is what people don't understand. Us citizen journalists, because we are citizen journalists, and the mainstream are against us because we're bringing more content than them. There's more people coming on our channels. By the time our videos, it's not just about who watches your video, it's who screen records your video and then shares it, and it goes on. So the reach right now from all the YouTubers and TikTokers right now is crazy compared to what mainstream media get. And this is a problem because mainstream media and the government, they all drink together, they all went to private school together, and they are not happy. The government aren't happy with us because we're bringing the truth, and mainstream media aren't happy because they're about to lose their jobs. But let me show you this.
As I say here, this is Freedom Dad here, folks, by the way, here I'm up here. He does a lot of immigrants in around Northern Ireland here, fair play to lad, you know.
Excuse me guys.
You know, so here, there's the hotel there, folks. Right there, here we go.
We've got a private day nursery.
A nursery
On
straight
what level?
across from
On what level is it right to put undocumented men who are coming to this country? You got to understand, right? This is the problem, and this is facts, right? These men are fighting AIDS men. They're young men full of testosterone. Our women don't want to go with them. Our working girls don't want to go to them because the AIDS epidemic has went up 50%. God knows what other STDs that they're bringing into the country. So none of our women want to go with them. So you know what it's like. They're young men. They need to have sex. It's just facts.
And this
you
is
know
where
what I mean?
This is where it all comes in. What I was telling you about in Carrickfergus. Up at Carrickfergus. I have a video online. I was telling a viewers if they haven't seen it, if you go back through my channel, the Carrickfergus Hotel. I think it was under paedophiles, something like that. They tried to lead a 7 or 8 year old, I reckon, from a play park. They had her hand out. He brought her behind the fence and her mate shot at her back. Now this was a local resident that sent me the video footage. It's online, plain to see. Now shortly after that, they were moved out of the Lockshore Hotel in Carrickfergus. But some of them were moved in here, some of them were moved up into here. And spread around the country. As you know, folks, so as I say, folks, everybody's saying we're racist. We're not, man, we're concerned people here in Northern Ireland. We're concerned for children.
We're going with the evidence of England. We're going with the evidence of, we've had 15 years experience of what's happened when Tommy Robinson got silenced, how many children have been abused. So we haven't just woke up in the middle of something. We've been watching England for the last 15, 20 years.
And this is why we need us on the streets, folks. And here, a big shout out to AY_audits. He's the hotel inspector, he calls himself.
Fair enough,
in England, he goes around.
Was he at Epping?
He was Epping, he was the one who brought everything from
Yeah, big shout out to him.
There was a peaceful protest like this, so it was, folks. Most of my channels, English viewers anyway. And peaceful protest like this, and the police escorted demonstrators up, pro-protesters into the middle of them. And it all kicked off. And the police are saying it's all got to do with the peaceful ones when they escorted them up from the the pro demonstrators. Unbelievable, man.
But
You know
things
what I
are changing. Things, I don't know how many people from England you've got on and that, like, but things are changing in Northern Ireland. You could watch. This is somewhere to watch night. Yeah. Pay close attention to Northern Ireland.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Cheers, buddy. I'm just
Yes,
gonna
no
jump
worries,
on.
Dad. You turn away there. That's Freedom Dad there, folks. That's Freedom Dad. Big up the helmet. He covers most of that stuff here in Northern Ireland. Check him out. As I say again here, folks, like, it's not about race. It's definitely not about race, man. And this is what the mainstream media are trying to portray, that it's all about racism. It's not, man. It's not. And the same in England as well. They're saying that it's all about racism in England and all. It's not, man. Concerned parents, man. Looking out for the children, for the future. Coming to an MOT check there, folks. Sorry, folks, I haven't been reading the chat here. I'm too busy talking, so if I missed these in the chat there, big up everybody. Cheers for your comments, sir. Anyway, if there's any mods on here, any silly comments, please get rid of them straight away with these. Just take a wee walk up here, folks.
Attention, this is the police message. You're causing no local obstruction of your thoroughfare. You're required to move so that you're no longer causing obstruction. Move now, failure to move may make you liable to arrest. Force may be used. Attention, this is the police message. You're causing no local obstruction of your thoroughfare. You're required to move so that you're no longer causing obstruction. Move now, failure to move may make you liable to arrest. Force may be used. Attention, this is the police message. You're causing a non-lawful obstruction of the road thoroughfare. I require you to move so you're no longer causing an obstruction. Move now. Failure to move may make you liable to arrest. Force may be used.
So peaceful protest, peaceful demonstration here, and they're threatening people with
But here's
possible force.
Here's the worst scenario.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
I'm standing here, coming along to give my support for the concerned residents and parents and grandparents and relatives of those who have been fearful, and rightly so, in respect to what has been happening to illegal immigrants coming into our country, and they're being facilitated over here in this hotel. As I was observing the protest, I also noticed a resident from the hotel was videoing the protest.
Out the window?
Out the window.
I just missed that. I got that off camera, yeah.
That is quite entitled to do that if he so desires. But the greater concern is that directly opposite this hotel is Greendale Child Daycare.
Yeah, I just pointed. Yeah,
now, who is to say or to deny the possibility that as these parents are dropping their children off every single day, that there isn't some residents in that building doing exactly what this guy's doing, but doing it for ulterior perhaps sinister motives. That is a major concern, hence why every person's here. Our major concerns are for the well-being of everybody, because we do not know either the legitimacy of the people that are in this hotel, the bona fides, and what their intent is. And that's a major concern for everyone.
Let's see, I'm a citizen journalist, mate, and the likes of yourself, local resident, concerned for children, concerned for family, concerned for definitely the children, man, you know what I mean? And this is what we need to hear on camera, because mainstream media do not put this stuff out, mate.
My daughter went to that, I took my daughter there, but I could assure you right now, if this had been in place, my daughter would not have been going there. My daughter would not have been going there, and I would have been discouraging every other parent because I do not know, and I have absolutely no faith in the system that's in place in this country currently, including the policing, whether or not I will get that protection.
Well, here's the thing,
or my child will get that protection. Are we getting to the time whenever our children are going to be getting a police escort to a preschool? Is that where we're going to end up getting to the place of? It's very possible.
Because at the end of the day, man, in my eyes, I've been doing this for a couple of years, in my eyes now, the police force here in Northern Ireland, the paranoid service in Northern Ireland, not the police, the paranoid service in Northern Ireland, they're not for the people. They're not for the people. They've just done peaceful protest, peaceful demonstration here. They're saying there that if they're not going to move, they're going to use force
Yes.
on peaceful people concerned about their kids, concerned about the kids' future. You know what I mean, man?
But they won't use force to go into that hotel and get the camera, the video of what this guy, because we don't know what else may be on this guy's camera. They won't do that.
Yes, well, that's the thing as well. As you said yourself, anyway, mate, you can take pictures and all, but
Yeah.
it's sinister straight across. As you say, folks, there's a nursery across there, man, so there is. I put it on the start of the video there, so I did a nursery across from this place. Now, mate, I done a video in Carrickfergus where in Windmill, where a local resident
Windmill,
filmed 2 foreign nationals from the hotel Lockshore leading an 8-year-old girl away behind a fence.
Yeah.
Now that gave me goosebumps when I watched that video. I put it online, but lucky enough, the girl's friend who was with her, she called her back. Now he had her behind the fence for a split second, and she came running behind the fence. So that wee girl was very lucky in my eyes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too long after that, mate, that they were moved out of Carrickfergus.
Yeah.
And I think some of them came here, obviously. They'll scatter them about Northern Ireland. They'll scatter them, you know, maybe
That's
50
exactly.
here, 50 there, you
That's
know.
what they just move them on.
Yeah, of course
They
you
just
do,
move
mate.
them on.
Of course you do,
They
man.
do.
You know.
But that's why we're in the situation we're in. And no one wants to do these sort of things.
Yeah, well, that's it.
But our concern is our children.
And here's the thing, and the mainstream media won't put this out again.
Oh no, of course not. Of course not.
Citizen journalists.
Because do you know why they won't put it out? For one simple reason.
It's a
They
government.
know that if they come to speak to these people who are directly affected, news media is not directly affected with this.
Yeah.
They can come here and they can take what they call an independent view, but they won't listen to the actual genuine concerns and take them on board. They want to hear a racist comment or a racist slur or something.
Sure,
Because that will make the news, not this.
But sure, at the end of the day, if mainstream media were here, we'd be all for it.
That's right,
For
exactly.
racist, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we?
But that's
I'm not
where
concerned
that's
about
where the
parents.
expose takes place with these people.
Yeah.
That we need to turn around and go. Listen, you determine to me, what do you mean by far right? Are you calling me out saying that I'm far right because I am protecting my child?
Yeah.
Are you telling me I don't have the right to
Yeah,
protect my
I know,
child?
to come on the
Is
streets
that what
and-
you're saying to me?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, we'll go and we'll protest outside your door because you're not protecting your child. You're prepared to allow your child to possibly be so subjected to what's going on there. Let's see what happens to you then.
100%, mate, 100%, mate.
That's the
Fair play
problem
to you
with these
guys,
people
respect me. I
have.
think you were speaking on
Good
camera,
luck.
mate.
No,
Yeah, good luck, mate.
problem.
Right, take her easy, lad. Thank you, lad. Oh, and that's a concerned resident, man, whose kids, grandchildren and stuff and all. He's actually telling me one of his grandkids went to that nursery straight across from here. And people videoing out the windows, you're allowed to video, but have the ulterior motives when the foreigners are filming out the windows, kids getting in and out nursery school. I'll leave it up to you folks anyway. There's a Northern Ireland meat wagon there, folks. So it is. Northern Ireland meat wagon there. They're threatening to use force on people here that if they don't disperse. The people that are meant to protect us, apparently. Yeah, folks. So welcome to Mollusk here in Northern Ireland. Just outside Glengormley, folks. Thank you all for coming in the chat there. 87, big up. Sorry, folks, I haven't been reading the chat, man. I haven't been reading the chat. All right, lad? Big lad there. Sorry, folks, I haven't been reading the chat at all here. I want to get the hell out of guy area now here. I'm going to be yarning with him, so I do. Can't see him there. Yeah, folks, let's see us here actually, Chimney Corner. The Chimney Corner Hotel. This used to actually be a cracking wee nightclub and all in it, so it was. I was in here many a night, so it was. Brilliant place this used to be. I think it was a Wednesday night or a Thursday night. It was Grab a Granny. It was Grab a Granny night, innit? I was that many of them, funny enough. But yeah, I'm looking for a guy, Eddie, you know. Well spoken man. See if we get an interview with him here and see what he has to say. Sorry about the shaky camera, but I need folks at the end. Sorry for not getting back to the comments, sorry lad. So, oh man. Where is Eddie? Alright, it is. Yeah, Eddie should be, he was wearing a distinctive shirt earlier, so he was. Let's get on now, folks. That's what I'm saying, folks. We're not racist. We're not racist. Just concerned. Just concerned. Brent Otter, big up, lad. Big up, lad. I seen you. I seen you in there, lad. Let's get these flags in. See all the meat wagons are in the background, folks. Yeah, mate, but this place was a bar club. It was Grab a Granny, and I think it was a Wednesday or Thursday night, man. So it was a good spot, man. So it was. Now I'm housing immigrants, asylum seekers. Grim Reaper, big up, lad, big up. All the way here from Northern Ireland, mate. All the way from Northern Ireland. Gary, Sol, Gary. I might still get down to Waterford here, mate. I might get to Waterford here for Saturday, man. I don't know, mate. I've had a hard couple of days here, so I've stuff planned, but I might get down, man. I might get down. Yeah, so folks, there's a wee with actually on a Facebook post here, so it was the other day about guy currently from this hotel, followed a young girl home right to her front door, and the father actually had to come out and chase the guy away, believe it or not, man. Believe it or not, it's all over Facebook, pictures of him and all. The information's been passed on to the police and all. But the thing is, as I said to you earlier, this was happening in Carrickfergus, reported in Carrickfergus about wee girls in parks and stuff and all. And the police said they're aware of a number of incidents when they were in the Lockshore Hotel, but they couldn't do nothing about it until somebody was actually attacked. Come on, man, come on. I'm still looking for Eddie here, man. I need to find Eddie here to get a wee arm with him. As I say, folks, you look up our road, there are still people coming up our road. Big up to AY_audits over in England, man. The hotel inspector, big up to you, lad, mate. Fair play to you for what you do, mate. Fair play to you, man. And your channel's massive, mate. You deserve your channel, mate. You're 70k on that, mate, so you have fair play to you again. Respect to you, mate, for what you do. Good man for covering Epping in Essex. Good man for covering the follow-up down to Canary Wharf. Good man. Hey, why, he's a legend, alright, mate. He is a legend. And that's what I'm saying, folks, look. A nursery across the road from this place. A nursery. And there was guys at the window from the hotel filming out the window, filming in the people here. So, crazy, man. We'll do a wee MOT check on this. Tires look good. This look good. Pads look good. Tires, pads, discs, everything look alright. Everything look alright, folks. Had to do the famous MOT check.
All the way out, spend money every time.
Alright, man. Who's doing, ladies? Sorry, folks, I just want to see if we can find a guy around here. That's what I'm saying, folks. Look, 30, 40 yards across the road. 30, 40 yards across the road, look, and here we go.
There's a lot of things.
There's a nursery.
There's also shops, for example, that are being decided.
Crazy, a nursery across from a hotel, man. And as I say, there's been rumours that they could be filming out them windows, filming kids. The rumours, like, they are rumours, like, I can't confirm all that, but yeah. Big up, 105 in the chat. Fair play all for joining. Respect. Sorry I can't get through to all the comments here. Sorry I can't answer. I'm missing comments everywhere here, so I am. I say, folks, check out Belfast Prankster. Check out Belfast Prankster. He covers a lot of stuff and does a lot of good work here in Northern Ireland, so he does. He covered a lot of stuff in Ballymena, Portadown, and also he has. Ronald J, big up, lad. There's your meat wagons, meat wagons. So there has been an announcement there over the tannoy there that they're closing the obstruction on the road, and if they're not going to move, the police will use force for peaceful protesters, demonstrators. That's look crazy. Big up to every citizen journalist too. Every citizen journalist, respect to you all. Respect to everybody that holds a camera in their hand and puts this sort of material out onto the public domain. Big up everybody. And I know the police aren't there for protection. Inspector?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, lad? What's the crack, man? What's the crack? Peaceful?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, peaceful demonstration there, and you're just saying on Antano, you might use force. He's might use force to get us off the
It's appropriate to
road.
give a warning.
Yeah.
So a piece, do you know what? I'm probably not going to engage with you a lot because I don't really like have the camera stuck in my face. I'm not
Oh,
obliged
it's
to.
not in your face, Sergeant. I'm an inspector. It's not in
I'm
your
not
face.
obliged to. But you're absolutely right. It's a peaceful protest. But that warning has to be given in case it becomes not peaceful or other people arrive who don't have the same attitude as these folks here.
Yes, well, mate,
so it's appropriate to give the warning. I know if we listen to things like that and we really think about it, we can find something to argue about. That's not the intention. I think if you were to speak to anybody here in the parade, you'll find it, especially me, I've done everything I can to facilitate a peaceful, lawful protest.
Well, fair play to you, and you know yourself, mate. There was one of these here about 4 weeks ago.
I know there was. I wasn't on, but I know there was one.
Well, there was one, mate. And there's no incidents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, mate? It's peaceful. They're not bigots.
No.
They're not racist. They're concerned, peaceful people.
See, from our perspective, when you put something out on social media, asking people to come to an area, even the people who are putting that out on social media, I would suggest can't 100% anticipate exactly everybody.
Well, you'll always get the odd one or two clowns.
Say you'd had people who arrived here who were diametrically opposed to so we have to be prepared.
Yeah,
for
like
anything.
Epping and Essex, where the police escorted.
I don't know anything about
Well,
that.
go on,
Honestly,
Inspector.
you know,
I'll say to you 2 seconds. We hear this one. So the concerned residents of Epping and Essex outside the Bell Hotel, but house foreign nationals, illegal immigrants, or whatever way you want to put it. A couple hundred of them outside peacefully. Now this is all online, Inspector. Peacefully do what these folks are doing here, concerned, and the police escorted counter demonstrators right up into the middle of them, and it all kicked off.
Genuinely, I'm sure you're saying it's online. I don't doubt it for a second. I genuinely don't know anything about it. And to be honest with you, sir,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you want me to say about it. If you
No,
know what I mean,
no,
as
no,
well.
no, but
I think we're working
But
really hard.
yes,
to
but I
facilitate
hear what you
everybody
said,
here.
but I'm just pointing out what's online.
Yeah.
That the police in England actually brought up to antagonise the peaceful people, and it kicked off, you know. And thank you for calling me, sir.
I call everybody. Well, I was going to say call everybody, sir. Don't call everybody. Sir.
I will
That's no
appreciate
problem.
that, man.
That's
I
no
appreciate
problem.
that.
Listen,
Like, you know.
look, genuinely, and I know. I'm genuinely here to try to help facilitate a peaceful, lawful protest. 100%.
Well, at the end of the day,
I said that from the outset. You know.
Yeah, everybody wants to go home safe.
Yeah, me too.
That's what it's
Everybody-
about. That's what it's about. Like, I hope you do.
No
you know?
problem, sir. Listen, I'm happy to speak to anybody in a mutually respectful sort of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. You know, just thank you very much for your time.
No problem,
Be
sir.
safe tonight, mate. Be safe now. Thank you, lad. Be safe. So the inspector there seems dead on there, man. Actually willing to speak on camera. Fair play to him, man. Fair play to him. Grim Reaper, big up there, 100%, mate. Yeah, mate. There's been a few inspectors here, and actually in Northern Ireland, I've met, have actually been dead on with me, believe it or not, but not so much sergeants and not so much constables. I think they've got big egos and narcissistic people and all that stuff, you know. 420, big up 420. Here's the thing, 420, I might get down tomorrow night, mate. If I don't get down tomorrow night, I'll get down to Waterford for Saturday, mate. I've had a busy couple of days here, mate. I'm not feeling the greatest, but I will let you know if I'm coming, mate. As I say, mate. Gary Shaw, big up, lad. I need to get to Waterford, mate, because I need to get down to the south of Ireland. I need to get to the south of Ireland again, because I know it's going to be big. I know it's going to be massive. Big up, Gary. Respect Gary for that comment too, and respect to 420. 420 told me to come down. I'll not say where he lives, but he invited me down to stay tonight, and we can head on down to Waterford after that. So I'm still tinkering with the idea, lads. Big up 112 in the chat. PSN abusing our powers. Welcome in the chat, lads. Welcome in. I'm only starting to read the chat now, folks. Wee man from Scotland. Big up, man. Big up, Scotland. Yeah, folks, this hotel here, like, straight across the road from a nursery, from a kid's nursery, man.
Anybody missed the drone?
Somebody's lost their drone. Somebody's lost their drone. Somebody's off their drone. Oh, that's a good drone team, mate. What is that? Is that the DJI 4? I think that is. 420, big up, lad. 420. Big up. That's not one of your police drones, is it, lads? No?
Who knows?
So somebody's lost a drone there, man. The thing is, if you lose a drone, there's a tracker on it, so you know where it lands. There is a tracker on your drone, so if you do lose it, you can actually follow it on the GPS right down to within a few feet, you know. Chimney Corner Hotel here, folks, if you've just joined. Brenda, big up, Brenda. Lots of love here, love. The old paranoid service of Northern Ireland. I was talking to the inspector, actually. The inspector was actually civil. Actually, a civil inspector, man. Had a decent yarn with him there. How you doing, ladies? All right. I'm still looking for a guy, Eddie, man. I'm looking for a guy, Eddie, still. So yeah, folks, migrant hotel, all the concerned residents, locals, parents, grandparents, you know, for their children, you know. And straight across the road, in behind that tree, I'll zoom in, is a nursery school. Bitcoin, what about you? See that there? See back in the day, mate, it used to be a class nightclub, mate. Lovely food and all in there and everything, mate. And now, immigrants. Laura's out there, our fencers. Pick up, Laura. There's a wee sign over here I want to read here. I'll try and keep people off camera here, but I'll point it at the ground, you know. Just going to keep you off camera here, lads, just. Wee sign, folks. There's the guy there, actually. Look, I was telling you earlier about the guy who followed the wee girl home. There he's there, folks. And they believe he came from this hotel here, Chimney Corner here, just outside Glengormley, Mollusk. This guy apparently followed a young girl home, and her dad came out and chased him away, like, and apparently he headed back in this direction. So he did, so folks, if we know that guy there, light him up, light him up. Yep. There's Eddie over there. I want to talk to Eddie. I finally found him with this green shirt there. So I have.
I think it's more, I think.
Again, man, a nursery school straight across from here. Sorry for repeating myself, but there's a nursery school straight across. I'll tell you that a little bit. What's crack, Eddie? What's your take on this, Eddie?
This here,
I'm
totally against it, as any normal person should be. You know,
you're not racist or anything, no?
Nothing to do with racism.
I know it's not, man. I know it's not. I know
No,
it's
because
not. I had to ask the question.
I love people, I see, but I love people in their own countries.
Yeah, I mean, yep. You all good there, mate? Aye.
Aye, not too bad.
I seen you in Belfast, the last one, didn't I, mate? Aye. I'll not tell you what Eddie used to do for a living, but anyway, he's a good guy. Eddie, all the best, mate. Stay safe, man. All right, lads. There's that wee sign there, look. Yeah, folks, there needs to be more of these in Northern Ireland. There needs to be more feet on the street, so to speak, mate. There needs to be more feet on the street. Peaceful, obviously. Obviously peaceful, not like Epping, where the police escorted in the counter demos to antagonise everybody, like. So, I'm saying there needs to be more of these in Northern Ireland, man. There does, because mainstream media have no interest whatsoever. There was residents out windows with cameras earlier, and I say again, man, there's a nursery behind us. The inspector was talking to you earlier. Big up, Scott. Thank you for joining, lad. Well, that's the thing, folks. I'll say this again. I actually got a message from a guy in Carrick, mate, on the footage he sent me was disturbing. I have it on my channel. Two foreign nationals from the Lockshore Hotel trying to lead away a girl from a play park in Carrickfergus, man. And it's plain to see what he was at, mate. And the girl did go with him behind the fence for a split second until her friend called her back. It actually gave me goosebumps actually reporting on it, mate. So it's on the channel, folks. If you want to watch that there, it's like paedophiles take over Carrickfergus or something like that, and I have it under. I seen that curtain moving there. Was it there taking photos, is it? At the corner of it there. As soon as you step out there, now,
No. You're not in that room. You're in the tent.
Right. Where do you go? Up beside that wall? Aye, that's all right. Don't point. You have to go right to the end of the houses.
You went, you drive to the
Well, maybe take a wee walk there. Cheers for that information. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, good, Ian. So yeah, folks, maybe take a wee walk round this. See if we can get in around the back of that hotel here, folks. See what the crack is. A wee sausage dog going with that wee you girl.
He's been at more fucking protests than some people.
No,
Really has.
yeah, stick him between two baps, man. A wee bit of brown sauce, boy. Oh, it's lovely, mate. Have a good night, lad. Yeah, folks, we're going to be scooting mission here. Yeah. Do reinforcements in case anything kicks off at this peaceful. I'll keep stating that. The last one here, they had a protest here about 3-4 weeks ago, and it was peaceful. You know. Just going to drop this camera here because I know this guy doesn't want his face on camera, so I'll hide that there for a while. That wasn't your drone earlier, no?
No, I was playing my drone.
What was that, DJI 4 or something?
No, it looked like a Maverick series to me. It looked like one of the newer ones.
Ah, it was, mate, wasn't
It
it?
was a really big one.
How could you lose it?
You know what he's probably done? He's probably working at a distance.
Yeah.
And there's wires there.
He's clipped it,
I think he's clipped the wire.
Right, no worries.
That's why whenever I took mine off, I was careful with them wires there. It's just...
Well, obviously he didn't do his homework and look around the sky before he started, no.
That's why I arrived like 2 hours ago, down to the round, like there's dangerous things are in there.
Yeah.
Are you still on live?
I'm still live here, mate. I haven't got your car in, I haven't got your face in or not, mate, so I haven't. P.S. I'm going to see if we can get right round the back here. I think you have to go down round.
Jump in and I go riding.
Jump in. Right, folks, I'm just going to...
Stay on live, sure.
I'm just going to point the camera to the ground here, folks. I'm actually with I'll hide it there now. I'm actually with Belfast Prankster here, so he's giving me a lift down here. I'll just hide his car and his coupon. PSNI was on our base reporters. Gary Saul, big up Gary. I mean, looking at chat, man, really, man.
Set it there, give me a little...
Oh, right enough, man. Can we look out here, like 100 in the chat, folks, thank you. See, the guy was telling me if we go down the end here.
I know where it is.
I can walk up there, like. Davey Wilson, big up, Davey.
Don't think you can get in there, can you? Can you?
I think that's what he said. He said, go to the end here. He said, you can walk right up and round.
Oh, you can probably... Can you cut
Down
in
through them
the
hedges. Aye. This will do me lovely. Thanks to Ryan.
Alright, see, I could have drove you in and round. There's wee rollins around the back.
I'm cutting in there.
I cut it in there. I'm going to cut it in there with you.
You coming up, mate?
You go on ahead.
Aye, right. PSNI, Divisional Porsche. Hello.
Hi, I'll see you later.
Right, folks.
All
Right, cheers. Thank you. Lock in there, man. There's a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, folks, we'll take a wee walk up to the back of the hotel. I know, man, we're going to be scooting mission. Through the brambles and stuff. Big up 105 in the shop. We're heading back of the immigrant hotel here, Chimney Corner. Just going to be walk up along the back of it here. Peaceful protest happening out the front. 420 cross country, man. You know the crack. I watched doing a video making down through dikes and all, walking up streams. Fair play to you, you were like Bird Grills, man. So you were like Bird Grills. Ha ha ha. Run, there's no running on me, man. There's no running on me. I'll be honest with you, I'm 50-year-old, man, and running days are over. Unless the PSNI are behind me. Yeah. What's that? Somebody dropped 50p up there. Did I hear a fiver hitting the ground? You see me run there. Big up everybody, big up again. Just came round the back of this hotel here. Anybody's joined, cheers for tuning in. Just outside Belfast here, about 7 miles outside Belfast. Sandy, big up. Gregory, cameraman, hi, yep. I'm saying we're walking up behind the Chimney Corner. Used to be a well-known nightclub and all sorts that back in the day, man. It was a good spot. Just after COVID there, it shut down and started housing immigrants. Let's see if we can get a spy in there. Look at all them bad boys there. Look. Is this covert recording? Am I covert recording these guys? Boo! Ha ha ha! Boo! Ha ha ha! He's just seen me there, mate. He's just seen me. I've got a big blue coat on. I've got a big blue coat on there and he closed the door. So, I don't really blend in too well, you know. So there's a wee gate there looking like. See that gate? That gate locked or open? I think that gate's open, is it? That gate open? Open gate, is that not applied right access, is it? If that gate's open? Davey, we'll come back to that in a minute. Well, technically it's a public hotel, the public's paying for it. Ah, mate, you know the crack, I said it was 50 here and I don't do any running. They come at me, mate, I'm away like stink, man. Tribal John, thank you for joining. I have another cameraman on Belfast Pranksters coming up behind me here anyway. He's doing a bit of filming. Clothes hanging out the window there to dry. Every window has paper on it, like I'm trying to zoom in and see what it says. Nah, they're not going to see it in this. Yes, well, the PSN I'll be on to us, man, sort of well, because the cops see me there, mate, and shut the door of the meat wagon. Ice cream van, they will get scooped me at the high fat belly. Oh, that's true, PSN abusing reporters. That's true, lad. I say, man, back in the day, it was a class place, mate. It was either Wednesday night or Thursday night. It was grab a granny, man, so it wasn't it. They used to bust them all in with a real free bus passes. It was like a cattle market. Giggity, giggity, giggity. The food was lovely in here too, man. The food was actually beautiful too. The food was lovely in here, man. Boy, get a finger now. Boy, give me a finger now. I'm starting to block the windows up there. Let me still tape the windows up there. But people being rude and give me the finger out the window. Oh, I wonder why that would be. Yeah, man. Keep thinking here, people shooting on me, saying boys there playing the old hurley. How you doing, lads? What? I made they need to be fitter than me, well. Here, you want to hear? I'm sure you could give me a piggyback and run with me. Ha ha ha. Have a good night, sir. The guys playing the hurley here in Northern Ireland, man, so they are. Playing their hurley. Yeah, there's other people there, that other window there too, something that other window. You know what, mate? I think it was actually, I'm being honest with you, I think there was actually kids at that window there, mate. I'm sure I seen a kid at the window there, mate, before they slapped a piece of paper on it. Leave them balls alone. Leave my rights alone. I might be able to get back out again. I know if you go on up, you can get back on to the Mollusk golf course, mate. Where we used to play a wee bit of golf years ago, boys. In gears. And it wasn't like a Saturday night, you never got a hole of one. Yeah, this side of it. I just want to see, folks, if I can sneak back out here. Yeah, I think we can get through here into the car park and walk down again onto the road. Going to head round the front here in a minute, folks. I think we can get through here, mate. Anyway, you go over your cars there, mate. Right, I'll see you round there, mate. Those Belfast pranksters, folks, check him out there. He gave me a wee lift down round here and all. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to tuck my shoelace in here in case I trip if the cops come after me. Ninja, what a pity. We're at Mollusk here, mate, so we are at the Chimney corner here at the Immigrant Hotel, you know, the crack, man. We're just walking around the back of it there. England till I die, baby boy. Let me see. I know I can get out long here because I used to play golf down here. Well, we'll keep walking, man. I'm gonna walk through there. If you go down to the woods today, you're in for a big surprise. Let me see. Sorry, folks, I will be back out on the road here at the front of the hotel in a minute here. Sorry about this call cross country. Keep our country, as they say in Northern Ireland, keep our country. Let me see. Where's this going to take me? I think that's the back of somebody's house. No, I can see the road there, not cutting through somebody's yard. Alright, there's the golf course there next door, and I'm sure we'll wait in a minute. Living in a house, a very big house in the country. Cheers, Corey. Excuse me. Yeah, Mollusk playing fields here. You seen the guys up there doing a bit of hurley. Man. A lot of Gaelic football as well. Here in Northern Ireland and the South of Ireland too. Bit of Gaelic, bit of hurley. I can't really watch on what do you call it, Gaelic football, because every time somebody grabs a ball, I'm shouting at the TV, handball. That's why I don't watch it. Let me see. Right. I think we're on the winner here. We're back on the road here now, folks, I think. Chimney Corner, folks, here in Northern Ireland. Concerned residents, obviously peaceful protest. Actually, the immigrants are housed right in front of a school nursery. We're back down the road and that's me coming out onto the main road now, folks. Big up everybody again. Sorry for some comments here. Like, I had to watch in case I stood on one of them things the bears do in the woods, you know. Don't want my feet dirty. There's the shoelaces I'm down again, man. Wee bit of service, wee bit of advertising for somebody there that up in there. Yeah, folks, well, we can walk up the road here. Obviously the road's closed because of the peaceful protesters. Hang up, Laura. Oh, I should have went back to that gate, man. I should have went back to that gate. What was that? Blue lights way up there, look. The road's closed off. Up there. Not letting any traffic up. Big up everybody in England there for covering all the hotels and all over in your part of the world. Big up all the citizen journalists, auditors for getting this stuff out into the public eye. Respect to you all. Alright, lads, all the best, guys. There's a big bus coming. Don't tell me they're busting in them the same as Epping. No, they wouldn't be, they wouldn't be. So I'm saying, mate, about 7 miles outside Belfast, and there's where they're housing them. Used to be a great nightclub in here. Used to be a great nightclub, man. Lovely food and everything in it. Alright, man. Hey there. Hiya. Alright, man. Well, that's what the mainstream media and the government are scared of now, is the likes of us getting this out into the world and showing the people what's happening. And from my experiences anyway, I know in Northern Ireland here, man, I'm the most targeted auditor, citizen journalist, been in prison, everything, you know, so they want to shut us down. They seized all my stuff, drones, cameras, laptops, dash cams, mobile phones. They seized everything on me, man, so they did. And they actually banned from bail conditions and all, like, with video coming out and all this, a full video. I wasn't even allowed to upload to the internet. I wasn't even allowed a recordable device. And this is, they were trying to shut me down, man. But guess who's back? Tell a friend. Nah. So this guy from this hotel across the road here, he's actually wanted, so he is. He followed a young girl home, and the father came out of the house and actually chased him, but he didn't catch him. We'll go up here and get a couple of speeches, folks, and amongst the crowd here up the front. Right, man.
And not be allowed to operate. It is estimated there is approximately 85 Sharia courts operating across Britain.
If you wish to come here for a better life, then you abide by our laws. This should never have been allowed, and the court should be shut down, and no Sharia courts or Sharia law operating in our country. You just need to look at Sweden, one of the safest countries in the world. Now look at the state it's in. Iran, before 1979, the Iranian Revolution was exactly like our country. Now look at the state of Iran. Afghanistan, the British, the Americans, the Germans, the Italians, all European nations under NATO spent 20 years to give them a better life. They pulled out and the Taliban took over. And look at the state of Afghanistan. Kids aren't allowed to go to school. Girl kids. Women's not allowed to work. This is not the life that we want. And it's not the freedoms that we want. We want the freedoms we have today. Open borders has been disastrous for the whole of the UK and Europe. We the people are now waking up to the lies the mainstream media has been pushing. Time to empty the hotels. Deport every single one of them. We have no housing for them. We have no spare doctors, no spare dentists. We have no money to fund them. They entered the country illegally and should never have been given any benefits. All this has to stop now. The first job of any government is to look after its own citizens, and they're failing every single one of us. Michelle O'Neill, the First Minister of this country, said there was no alternative to Republican violence. That is a wrong message to send, because then that makes it right for violence. Violence should never be allowed. Claire Hanna, during the Brexit negotiations, said that as a bare minimum, there should be civil disobedience on our streets. Two leaders of this country, and they're sending the wrong message. Sinn Féin, SDLP and Alliance are all called as far right, thugs, racists. Right so far. We are right so far. They're blaming loyalists for what's happening. In Northern Ireland, they're using the sectarian divide. But yet, folks, in the Republic of Ireland, it's Catholics that's doing the operation. They've now formed the Irish Citizen Army. There's no logic in what they're saying. They cannot blame loyalists. They cannot blame Protestants. This is a problem for every single citizen of this country. It's not about the divisions of our past. It's about protecting the children and grandchildren of our future. I've heard the argument, if the government don't put them out, then the people will. Any government building that facilitates illegal immigrants should be attacked. Don't fall into the trap, folks. This is what they want you to do. The British government has done a deal with France where it's one in and one out. But even this number has a limit every month. When they get to France, they'll just come back again. We here tonight say, get them all out and none in. Please, everyone, all protests, keep them peaceful, no violence, or we'll start to lose the argument. Mass peaceful protest is the best way forward, even if it means collapsing the government by bringing the country to a standstill peacefully, then so be it. Thank you, everyone.
And on another note, folks, if one of us is to do something illegal, we get took into the magic straits courts, we get fined, we get prosecuted. These people are living here illegally, freely, off your hard-earned taxes. Maybe we should just stop funding this criminal government. Maybe we should just stop funding this fraudulent government. Maybe it's time for all of us to drop our tools. No bank is too big to fail. The only thing that keeps these things going is us. Without us, they have nothing. It's time we the people corrected this unlawful legal system. Those who are not upholding the law are complicit in breaking it. They need to be held to account, every single one of them, for this mass migration of dangerous army-sized men. Folks, again, I just want to thank you all. You are all my new family. You are all part of me. I am part of you. We're all in this together. Protestants, Catholics, all Christians. We are up against tyranny and false prophetism. It is our job to instill God's ways. It is our job to correct this nation and put it back to its rightful way. Folks, thank you for coming. Thank you for short notice. I can ask us all again. Who knows when the next one's going to pop up? Tomorrow's Bangor, Marine Hotel. And remember, folks, I have to keep being reminded of so many dates in my head, and they're all ancient laws, mostly. Folks, the 16th of August, we're back to Stormont.
Northern Ireland.
Again, we have a right to peacefully petition the King. Parliament building belongs to us. It's our building. You're allowed to be there. Don't fear anything. I'm sure if the police believe we need assistance on, after tonight's experience, officers, I'm sure you will agree we're a peaceful bunch. We're a concerned bunch. We don't want any of our communities harmed or invaded. And it's on to us now to be the police. We have the same power as the police. Citizens arrest, police and criminal evidence act, police and crime. Folks, thank you for coming. Charlie's taking over.
Educate ourselves here. That's what we need to do. We need to educate ourselves.
100%. I just want to pick up on what Stevie said, talking to the police.
Hold it to your mouth.
What Stevie said in relation to the police and us being peaceful. What we're doing and what we're advocating for is in their interests, because we are looking to keep our community safe, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
They're keeping this place safe.
Yeah. Yep.
I heard a thing once that said society is built on the premise that enough people do right as opposed to those who do wrong. And that's how what our Western society is all built about. If somebody asks you what's your Western culture, and they come at you with a gotcha question, this is it. Our culture and society is built on the fact that we know we've got our own bad uns, but we've more good uns, and enough. And I asked a policeman at C.S. Lewis Square, these guys can back me up, I brought this to his attention, and he agreed with me, and he said the split is actually 95%, 5%. 5% of people in our population commit all crimes. 5% of all the people in our population commit all the crimes. That's how we've been able to walk the streets late at night, our girls, our daughters. But now we bring these guys in, and they're not the same culture. It's nothing to do with skin color. It's about culture.
Yes.
It's about
Rape
Western
culture.
values.
Rape culture.
Exactly.
Rape culture. Marrying children.
That is what it's about, guys. I'm a foreigner to this land, and I know my place. But policemen, I'm sure you'll agree with that. As the guy told me, he said, anything, if it tips anything to the wrong way, it becomes unpoliceable. It becomes unpoliceable for these guys. Anarchy. And if it becomes unpoliceable, becomes unpoliceable, then surely it becomes ungovernable. So are politicians bringing these people in? If it's not going to be able to be policed, it's not going to be able to be governed. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much.
Road here, in Chimney Corner here, in the Lusk, just outside Belfast here, about 7 miles outside Belfast here. Peaceful protest here. Again, they were out here about 4 weeks ago here, protesting here outside this Chimney Corner migrant hotel here, and across the road from it is actually kids nursery straight across from it. So there is, it's actually ridiculous, like, so it is, but you know, peaceful it is, like, it is peaceful, folks. It was peaceful 4 weeks ago, so it was. No trouble whatsoever. Just concerned residents, concerned parents, concerned grandparents doing their lawful activity, their right to protest. As I'm saying, folks, peaceful protesters are starting to break up now and everything, like, so yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's all peaceful. Not like Essex or where the police walk the counter demonstrators right up into the middle of the protest. Eddie, all the best, mate. Shake your hand, lad. You be safe, mate, Eddie. Take it easy, mate. Look, check his hand out online, Eddie. Alright, man. CJ, alright, Eddie, all the best, mate. Be safe, man. Be safe. As I say again, folks, a immigrant hotel here, and here we have a nursery. A nursery straight across from it, like. A bit nuts, like, isn't it? Straight across the road. And there was reports of the immigrants recording out their bedroom windows, which you can see there. Whether they're recording kids coming and going in here out playing, I don't know. You know, but the mind wanders. Big up here, Chimney. Yep, mate, big up, lad. Big up. Cheers for joining, Mom. Once you see there, anyway, look, folks, I don't know why they have all them meat wagons there, because it's peaceful. Even the inspector said it was going to be peaceful, you know. So the meat wagons here, boys. With all the sausages inside. So yeah, folks, I'm just going to take a walk through the crowd here, and I might wrap this one up shortly here. Big shout out to all the citizen journalists here. Guys down behind me here, Belfast Prankster. Check him out. Right, man, safe, be safe, mate. Cheers for the left. Alright, man. Check out Belfast Prankster there, man. He covers a lot of this here. Drone footage and stuff as well. See these guys are up. Where are these guys at? These guys want to bin open. Anybody in the chat lost a drone? Did somebody claim it? Somebody claim it? Good then. Somebody's lost their drone, but police are going to hand it to them now anyway. Yeah, I thought he was actually going to go over and do a bit of bin poking there, so I didn't know. Copper. I know. No, it's not mine, and I can fly it. I'm aware of what I hit. So I am, mate. I've crossed a couple, like, but stupidity, mate.
Yeah, do you hear that? You know,
no,
mate. Do you want to teach? I've got the Mini 3. My good friend Roddy. I love you so much, Roddy. Donated.
Is that the one you sent me?
Yeah. The Mini 3. Is that a good one? It's got cameras all over.
I make sure you get it registered, but £12 gets it registered. It keeps you right. Freedom Dad, folks, this is, by the way. Check him out. He does a lot of great work. Citizen journalist like
yes,
myself.
I'm a citizen journalist. We're bringing the news at the MSM aren't bringing news.
But definitely, mate, get it registered. It's only £12. It keeps you right.
Thanks, mate.
These clowns here, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Anyway, here, look, I'm going to bounce here. Anyway, mate.
Man, thanks for coming again. Listen, thank you so much, and please appear everywhere. That's what we do everywhere. We got to be everywhere.
No worries,
You know what I
mate.
mean?
I was up close to your neck of the woods last night. I was staying in a guy's house in Norwich last night.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
so
You should have
was,
popped
mate.
down for a cuppa.
Oh, should have, mate. I should have, mate. I should have. Always an old time, but...
Yeah, definitely.
Same again, mate. Be
Take
safe,
care,
lads. Be
take
safe.
care.
Right, lads, check out Freedom Dad here on YouTube as well, mate.
Yep, thanks,
right.
mate. Thanks.
All the best.
CJ audits, guys.
Yo, the force be with yous. We'll say to your OS Inspector. Inspector, thank you for being cordial earlier and talking to me. I appreciate that. Be safe. Right, thank you. Inspector, you're on the way to me. All right, lads, all the best.
All right, good luck.
Take it easy. May the force be with yous. CJ, oh, that's all right. What about you, love?
How are you?
Oh, all good, all good.
Samantha Jane.
Samantha, do you want to go on camera? No, no. Hey, you want to be tunnel then?
Good to indeed.
Thank you very much, love. Thank you very much. Aye, aye.
Thank you, love.
I'll put this in mute a minute, folks. Here, I'll stick this to mute. Just a wee subscriber, just happened to be chat there, like, you know. If nobody's claiming that, Joan, I'll take it.
Thanks, Stephen.
Is it yours, lad? Aye. Good luck, all the best. All right, ladies.
All right.
Keep smiling, it suits you, ladies. Happy, lovely ladies. Beautiful smiles. Spin the wheels.
The Ballymena bells.
The Ballymena. You Ballymena woman. Let me hear that twang.
No.
Yeah, folks, I'm going to wind this one up here. So, as I say, peaceful. Everybody's just dispersed now. After the police were given warning saying that they might use force to get them off the roads. Well, as I was speaking to that inspector, he says it's peaceful. He doesn't expect to have to use force, but he has to give the warning out. You know. So anyway, folks, from here in the Chimney corner here in Mollusk, just outside Glengormley, 7 miles from Belfast. All the best. Take it easy. Hit that like, share and subscribe. Notification bell. All the good stuff. And as always, may the force be with yous.